Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sean from Slam, and welcome to my channel. Today, you join me at Ultrace Germany. The first one ever, but wow. This is the main hall, and look at the sight of those beautiful cars. The theme of this is the art of the car, basically. So, we're gonna go look at the art, the lines, maybe a little bit of performance, but more the lines and the look of beautiful, stunning cars, and especially something like the gun pit and those type of things. Let's go. There is going to be no particular order. There's not going to be a top 5 or top 10 or anything like this. We are just going to go look at stunning cars. Don't get me wrong. In this hall, we could make this video 3-4 hours long. Really, we could. But I'm going to try to break it down and show you the best I can. I do the best I can with the copyrighted music. But with this weird all-terrain vehicle, on the trailer, we got a Pagani Zonda R. Do I need to say more? With a Pagani Zonda R, full carbon, but what they're known for is that beautiful V12 AMG motor screaming, and as you can see, that iconic white part of the exhaust with the titanium tips. I could be wrong, but this is absolutely beautiful. Do I need to say words? The Bugatti Bolide. This is absolutely stunning, and in this matte carbon finish, from far it just looks like a matte black, but it's actually fully matte carbon. How insane is this? What is cool, this looks like to me something out of a Batman movie. Look at that. Doesn't that remind you of a Batman movie? And look at the brake ducts, you can see the lines going in and out. I haven't had much time to walk around some of these cars as this show gets busy. I came earlier to shoot a video for you guys, and some of these cars I'm getting up and close for the first time, and wow, just wow. And I love the Bugatti logo with the red tow hook underneath in it. It just suits it, looks like a mouth. This car's purpose is actually to be fast around racetracks. It's not a road-going car, but if you can afford one of those, you've got some serious balls to race one of those. The car we have here is from Indecent. We've got this Porsche slant nose. I think they finished this about a week ago. You'll see, those are the headlights. The headlights aren't in their normal allocation, but with these over fenders and everything like that. It's got a purple interior. It's a beautiful car, and with a big wing. And what I do like with the rims, which is a big lug nut, and the tires, and we're still with the platinum, it's got a bit of a black brake. It's not just fully white. So for my thing, I would have always liked to see maybe these arms for the wing, the swan neck wing, to be black, and I think it would have just suited the car a little bit better. But honestly, that is absolutely stunning, especially for a show car, really. What color would you like to see a newer Porsche slant nose? Done Pagani Zonda, but look at the shape of this Pagani Zonda Bellacillo. So basically a speedster, roof cut, the tip of your head shows type thing, but this is absolutely stunning. And actually look at these back, this reminds me of the old reference of the old like 50s American cars, where they have that back part to cover the wheel, the back wheel and that. I think it's for obviously aerodynamics and that, but wow, absolutely amazing car. Again, four-piece tailpipe, and with that iconic scoop right next to your ear, that must sound absolutely stunning when you blast in this thing down the highway. Number plate, we were asking, maybe you guys know, you viewers can tell me, GBZ. Where the heck is GBZ? We cannot forget the iconic shape of the Bugatti EB110. This, probably one of the first supercars slash hypercars in my opinion, but this is iconic to Bugatti. Before they came out with the Chiron and the Veyron and all those, this was a predecessor before Bugatti went under and got bought up by the Volkswagen Group. But what a stunning car. And this car's got a lot of quirks to the aerodynamics back in the day. I think it was like early 90s, but let's have a look. Over here we got a lot of legendary GT1 cars. I can tell you that. We're going to have a look at a few of them. I can't show every single one. I think we will absolutely be here forever. But we've got the Porsche GT1, that iconic shape. And with that long nose, even though it wasn't front engine mounted, it was rear engine mounted, or mid, but just that long nose and the shape of inside that Porsche to where the engine bay is, but that long tail at the back here. To me, it's very similar to, how should I say, not the shape, but the length of it, because it's quite a long car. It's like the McLaren F1 LM. That's what that kind of reminds me of. And to me, one of the most iconic cars, but in a GT1 form. We all know this shape. Lamborghini, Murcielago, but Lamborghini definitely have that shape of a short nose, big long doors, great big V12 in the back, but with ducts that open at speed. These ones don't, I can see they're fixed. But from a Murcielago GT1 car, how, I don't even have words to see something like this in the flesh. I've never seen one. I've always wanted to see one. And here we go. You guys get to share this experience with me. You'll see what I mean with that Lamborghini iconic shape. Here is a Lamborghini Diablo GTR. Could be wrong. Sure, it's a GTR. But like I said, that short nose, the long back, and that aggressive Lamborghini look. And in this orange, under these lights. What an iconic shape of American muscle car. Here we got two Dodge Chargers, but fully modified and fully built. They are at the C-Tech stand. And we got an ice cream maker.
Good morning.
Here. Good morning. We got an ice cream man here. Got good ice cream. And like I said, the Dodge Charger, what an iconic car. And look how deep dish these rims are. But that raw American muscle car look comes from that long fat body of, I should say, just, you know, the long boot that can fit 5 bodies. That big interior, big two doors are brilliant always, and that long bonnet. As like I said, American muscle cars are massive. And then we got this V8 supercharged. How insane is that? But these are two modified cars, so they're prime examples of what we're talking about. Let's go have a look. I stopped to get a cappuccino, and look how cool this coffee machine is. It looks like an engine with intakes and outlets and all that. That is brilliant. Whoopa! Over here we have Brabus. We got their massive G-Wagon, the Urus, but what we do have is the Mercedes, I don't know, they call it a rocket, so I forget what it's based off, GTS. But it's got like a shooting back / hatchback. Look at this. Don't get me wrong, this is €1 million car, but it is absolutely stunning. And you guys are like, wow, this red looks cool. Let me show you something. It's red carbon. This whole car is carbon. It is, I'm not a big Merc fan normally, but god damn, that is beautiful. And on the newer Mercs, it's got that smooth shape. And then of course, who doesn't like a shooting back / hatchback? Very iconic shape. So you could, I wonder, could you call it a hot hatch? Tell me in the comments. We have got our iconic Mercedes F1 / race car here. This is apparently valued at over 50 million euros, but absolutely stunning car. And of course, it's that iconic shape. I actually thought for a second you guys were going to kill me. It was an Auto Union until I saw the Mercedes badge. Absolutely insane. The most iconic cars to me is the Apollo Gumpers. If I had stupid lots of money, and this would definitely be in my collection. It's got the iconic gull wing doors. Back in the day when these first came out, they were known to be quite ugly. I don't think so. I love the look of race cars, and that's what this literally is a look of a race car. The Apollo Gumpers used an Audi V8 with twin turbo mounted and a sequential gearboxes. I think you got 3 different ones from like ranging from 600 horsepower to 800 horsepower if I remember. But this was just made an aerodynamic race warrior for the track. They are road legal, and if you look inside, the seats are fixed. What moves is the pedal box and the steering column, not the seats. How insane is that? Looks like a bit of a kit car format, but that's how these were built back in the day. Same time as M12 Nobles and stuff like that. But what an iconic car. And I would love to drive one day. And in that blue, that looks sexy. Over here we have got the iconic Porsche shape, the old 911 look. But let's be honest, old new 911s, they all have the same shape. That's what it is. But this one is obviously made for a little bit of off-roading. It's got a cage, it's got a off-road rack on the top, full suspension travel and all that, and off-road rims. Not my favorite color, you know me and guys and dark colors and black and that. But that definitely looks like an occasion. And again, it's all about the art, the iconic 911 shape. Over here, we have a circle of white cars, like an art display. We got an Audi Quattro GTO, Honda S2000 from Auto Finesse, another Audi Quattro, a Mazda RX-7 with actually Lambo doors, looks pretty cool. A Nissan R32, actually looks really cool. Alfa Romeo Quattrofolle, Tofu's Garage, Liberty Walk Honda NSX, Mark 5 Toyota Supra from Böhler with a Areal body kit, and then just look how stunning these are. Now we've got the BMW M1, 1M, whatever you want to call it. So we got an original race car over here, and then we got a replica race car that's getting built. This is actually getting built in the Netherlands. I think we need to go see them. They won an award last night, but this is absolutely stunning. It doesn't run at the moment. They've just got to put a clutch in it and sort out. But it's got a BMW V8 twin turbo. I think it is twin turbo. Could I be wrong? Yes, twin turbo. Anyway, absolutely stunning car. Comments below if you want me to go see this car up more close and personal, and he's got some other cool shit. More iconic than we have is the Nissan GTR. We got an R32 race car GTR there, and we got an R33. They absolutely look stunning. And it's got a crate engine. Literally talk about crate engine, huh? We've got something in the future that's coming. It's new Koenigsegg Germany. So this is a two-door, four-seater hypercar that's coming out soon. And look, fully four seats, and your cup holders in there are actually hot and cold, so you can choose what it's got. And then this has got an electric hybrid motor and the V8 twin turbo from the Esco. And look at the luggage, how it fits perfectly in there. What an absolute animal this is. A little bit out of my goddamn price range, let's say. But these doors, the Koenigsegg doors, but you can always see a Koenigsegg shape. Again, art of the car. You can always tell a Koenigsegg, especially by that windshield, that curved helmet type windshield. Over here, we're on a cool haul with the HWA car. So it's based off the Mercedes 190E, but it's a fully rebuilt new car with a V6 twin turbo in it. This is over 800,000 euros sitting here. But my God, what a beautiful car. And not artwork, but iconic shape again. And also, I forgot to say, with the iconic Koenigsegg shape, we've got a CCX. This is probably my favorite Koenigsegg of all time. And again, like I said, that iconic helmet windshield shape. What a beautiful, beautiful car. And with the, that's not the Top Gear wing, but it was based off it. Freaking cool. And another cool car we have are these KTMs that are built like freaking, they look like fighter planes, stealth riders. Look at the cockpit inside, how you get in. The lid actually comes up and over, but they are absolutely stunning. And really, again, very similar shape to like the Apollo and that in the Bugatti. Like, it's a Batman car. And artwork we cannot deny is a Corvette. Huh? There's some old Corvettes in there, but we've got a race-ready Corvette. It's owned by Misha, where is very known for his Nürburgring stuff. But this is such a cool car. With Vulcan Alpha and that, they're busy developing this car. But just that iconic, like American, I said, long nose, sports, long back. That's our American sports car shape, is it not? Tell me if I'm wrong. Also, iconics, listen GTRs. What can we say? Do I need to say anything more? Especially Fast and Furious, two Fast and Furious, the R34 GTR. There's two R34 GTRs here. The red one and the blue one, which the iconic blue, let's be honest. And then the red with the carbon bonnets in it. These cars are far from stock. They are worked, they got RB26s in it, but they both have the iconic GTR seats in them, with both having the iconic GTR wings. This one's got the normal lifters. Actually, this one's actually got heightened carbon lifters, which is actually pretty cool. I kind of like that. But how beautiful are these cars? And inside, absolutely stunning. So, iconically, we've also got this. If you guys know my vlogs, you know this car. Yeagan's NSX, but there's nothing on the road that looks so low and so wide as this car does. It is absolutely beautiful. Hello, Yeagan. He's staying away from the camera. He's like, no, I want to be this side. But there's nothing on the road that looks as low and as wide as this. An absolutely beautiful car. And again, it has its own lines. Whether it's once-off body kits on this, lowered, stanced, but again, we're going iconic shapes. And the Honda NSX is an iconic shape. And Yeagan's busy playing with the air suspension, so he's trying to show off here. And he's busy, if you hear it running, he's busy actually just recharging the battery. That's what he's doing. But like I said, it's low and wide, and it's an iconic shape for that time. Go to the true icons, the original GTRs basically, the Skylines. How mind-blowing is this? You see way less of these than R34s and R32 GTRs, ladies and gentlemen. And there's two of them, the sedan and what would you call it, fastback, right here at Ultrace Germany. Absolutely insane. So Mercedes has a little expedition here of the whole art scene and that. These are some cool cars. Let's show you what they have. Last night they had these cars with the lights going and blinking with music, and it was really cool. I don't want to be here too long because I'm scared the music is going to be copyright problems. So yeah, and how's the old garage fund going? Mad, absolutely mad. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings it into the vlog and the end of Ultrace Germany, the first edition. Hopefully we see more of this type of stuff in the future. But what an absolute show. It is literally like artwork that you can go, not touch, but smell and see and enjoy. But hopefully you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, please give a like, give a thumbs up, and please comment where you would like to see me next. But one more last question. I don't know how they're going to top this off. That's what scares me the most. How do you top this off?